Former Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio speaking for the first time since yesterday's court decision to clear his criminal conviction.
That's a decision that has wiped his record clean. Good evening, I'm Matt Morrow in for Mark Curtis.
Team 12's Antonio Mejia sat down with him in an interview you won't see anywhere else. Antonia?
Gadiva, Sheriff Joe hasn't commented on the court proceedings, and he wasn't even in the courtroom yesterday when the judge tossed his criminal contempt conviction. But today, he didn't hold back, saying he should have never been prosecuted to begin with.
Is she wrong?
Former Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
Of course she's wrong.
Talking about federal judge Susan Bolton.
Anybody in that courtroom that attended the 5-day trial knew there was no case.
The judge who found him guilty of willfully violating court orders in a racial profiling lawsuit is now dismissing his criminal case.
I knew from the beginning that I was not guilty, or my deputies were not guilty, but I'm sure he understands that this is a very biased judicial and political system.
And just weeks after the self-proclaimed toughest sheriff in America was pardoned by President Trump.
I thank the president for the pardon. I never asked for it.
Judge Bolton also concludes that the official pardon document, now framed on Arpaio's wall, is completely valid.
This is something that he decided to do.
And even though the president pardoned him, Arpaio hasn't spoken to him for months.
Or have you tried to reach out to the president?
No.
His support for the president is unwavering.
I found a hero.
Though his longtime critics,
what I saw there was a huge injustice,
are far from feeling that justice was served.
I think it's evidence that the nation basically now believes that violating the constitutional rights of our community is okay.
So many of these activists do believe that you racially profiled, and the fact that you got pardoned is like pardoning racism.
It's ridiculous.
And though the former sheriff has kept himself away from the media lately, he does say he plans to stay in the spotlight and keep himself involved in politics. Live in the Alert Center, Antonio Mejia, 12 News.